Here are the tests on my 1996 Crane Hymont. It is set to the water line in this mismatched tank. It's the same size as the original, but I don't know where the water line originally would have been. It is also not using original parts because I don't know what those would have looked like. So I just set it to a water level that makes it flush well, and hopefully that will be accurate. Well, there's your first problem with this toilet. Sometimes it doesn't want to siphon. And I stuck my finger in the siphon jet. It is fully powered, there's nothing clogging it. And I tried flushing some stuff through it, and it's not clogged. So I don't know what's up with it. And I'm probably just going to hit it with something during the video if it keeps this up. Yeah, so it wasn't doing this before. I don't know what the deal is with this toilet, but I'm going to test it, and I'm just going to punish it accordingly, I guess. It'll be a little mini punishment video, assuming that it can't get the job done. So for the first test, let's see if it can take a washcloth. I don't know how it will go, but if it learned anything from the Capizzi toilet, it will pass. It did perfectly. That's impressive. For the next test, let's see if it can take a grocery bag. Again, I don't know how this will go. And it failed. Let's try the grocery bag again. Since I've never punished a toilet for failing a grocery bag, I don't think I'll be punishing this toilet on this video, but if it does fail, it will still be a little bit disappointing, but not unexpected. For a toilet that can't flush right, this has impressive performance. Now, let's see if it can take the washcloth and the grocery bag together. That trapway opening is so tiny, this is not going to get past. Yeah, that failed pretty miserably. Again, not impressive, but not surprising. Now, let's see if it can take a dish towel. If this passes, I'm installing it. As expected. So overall, I'd say the performance on this toilet is pretty bad. I don't know what's up with the flush or what was up with it at the first two flushes, but it seems to have taken the washcloth all right. Took the grocery bag on the second try, so the performance is not good, but I've definitely seen worse. So now let's move on to the flush test. For the first flush test, let's see how it flushes with a dry bowl. Considering it normally can't even siphon, this will not go well. Yeah, this toilet is junk. I don't know what was up with it before, what's up with it now. It was flushing just fine yesterday, so I guess that it's sick today or something. I don't know. Can anyone else explain why this toilet doesn't work? I guess this is the same story as the 2008 American Standard Colony that I tested a few years ago. That one ended up getting smashed as well. Now, let's see if it can take dirt. I'm using dirt and ash because it's wet. So I actually did a rim cleaning on this toilet. I cleared all the rim jets, so hopefully it will have decent rinse. It actually flushed really well for that too. Wow, I did not expect it to remove that much. I need to wash the ash off my hand before I put my hands on my phone, so I'm gonna pause this real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, so let's see how that flush did. Jeez, it did really well. I was not expecting that at all. That did almost perfectly. And it didn't even work in the beginning. I don't know what the deal was with that, but for some reason it's decided to behave itself. So I'm going to reposition this, and then I'm going to give it another flush. I suppose I forgot the clogged siphon jet test, so I'm going to go ahead and do that once I clean the dirt out of the bowl. I'm guessing it's just going to swirl around and do nothing. The flush was so slow that I actually had to cut the water off so that it could drain the tank. That does not look good. So I'm going to overfill the tank and see how it flushes like that. I still think it won't go well. That did pretty poorly. So overall, this toilet is not good. It is definitely reminiscent of the 1990s designs. I really don't like these toilets at all. The only reason I have this is because I was going to give it to BTR Plumbing, but once he found out it was cracked, he didn't want it, and I completely understand that, so I'm not going to blame him for it. I'm going to see if Alas Plumbing wants it back, but I don't think he will because he's moving, so I'm probably just going to end up dissecting it. I did do a high tank test on my 1999 crane Hymont, so I won't be doing a high tank test on this one since it's basically the same. I'm just going to go straight to the dissection, or I'll give it back to Alas Plumbing. So anyway, stay tuned. Next week will be the dissection, if that's how it ends up going, or a following Wednesday will be the no, it won't be doing a high tank test. What am I thinking? So as you probably could tell by now, I'm not thinking straight today. So yeah, anyway, that is all for this video. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.